Alright everyone, this video is mainly to well, give kind of a mini tutorial about how to run Nelson's Ledges, here at, for the, ARCSOA Online IndyCar Series. The setup I have is going to be the fixed setup. The reason why I'm doing this for this track in particular is because this track is incredibly difficult. Very, very difficult, and I think it's very important that we know what we're doing here. And, this track is you have to be really playful with the throttle here. So I'm going to give you a little tutorial about how this track works, kind of the trouble spots, and what not to do, really. So, we just went through turns 1 and 2. This is Oak Tree Bend. This turn is very, very difficult. It's banked, as you can see, and you got to be very careful with the throttle here, because you'll fly off anywhere in these corners. This carousel is like a triple apex to double apex corner, depending on how you take it. I mean, if you carry too much speed, you will fly off the edge there. And in both Oak Tree and the carousel, there is no turning back if you fly off. Here's turn 10, flat out. Turn 11 is almost flat out. Just blip the throttle a bit, and you're fine. Now, down here, if you have the informative best line into the 12... you're going to be screwed because the informative best line's really inaccurate there. You got to brake earlier than the IBL through 12. And then 13 is just very clean there. Now here's some trouble spots on this track. One, there's hardly any grip on it. This track runs a lot like a stock car track, but in real life, and I know a lot of you guys are going to be complaining about that this is very unrealistic. However, in real life, my dad raced here. He was doing about 1 minute 12s around here, and we're going to be doing like 106s. See what I mean by Oak Tree? It's very easy to fly off. And if you carry speed, you're going right into the tire wall. But he was doing 112s here, and then these Indy cars are doing, well, 107s. I'm going off. They're doing like 107s, 105. I think Curtis got a 105 here in testing. So this first corner I always think is a lot of fun. Just dive in there. Got to hit the brakes a little bit. Turn 2 is pretty fun. Oak Tree's a little bit of a pain, but it's fun. No, I screwed up there, but Oak Tree down here is a bit of a pain, but it's a lot of fun. My dad always sucked through this corner. This carousel up here. The wreck that ended my dad's career happened coming out of the carousel. But like I said, you can't carry too much speed or else you're going to fly right off the track, like I was almost going to do if I didn't save it there and lose a ton of speed. Other issues with this track is we practiced, DJ and I did, and it's extraordinarily, well, terrifying almost to pass people here. The track looks wide enough, but it really isn't that easy. See, it's very easy to slide off there as well if you miss your braking point. Then if you get back on track, 12 and 13 are really a painful set of corners at times as well. Get back on track, start your second, or this is going to be my hot lap, but... yeah, this track, like I said, it's very difficult. It's going to be very much... you control your destiny race based on qualifying. You're going to want to qualify really well here. Wow, I cannot get a clean lap here. You're going to control your own destiny here, effectively. And if you screw up, you're going to lose spots. And it's going to be very difficult to pass on this track. Very, very difficult to pass on this track. The carousel is one of the few areas where you can, but somebody will probably fly off the track and trying to do so. Coming out of the carousel is a really good passing opportunity and making a move down this straightaway through the kink and through, well, what is technically called the kink right here. But then you got to immediately get on the brakes into 12. And then 13. Getting a run out of 13 is going to be very important because it is kind of difficult to get a nice run out of there and into 1. Because 1 isn't really a strong braking zone, so one of the big downfalls is that there's a very lack of braking zones here and passing opportunities. Or they're not braking zones, but passing opportunities. And if they are a serious passing opportunity, it's very difficult to hit it. Like here, I screwed up big time at Oak Tree, and I'm going to go off. And, yeah. Very difficult. I did a 109, and I screwed up a couple of times. And in real life, they do about 112s here. So, for all the people who say that this track isn't grippy enough to be realistic, it really is. Because, well, in real life, it is this way. So, wow, that was a good run through that corner. I'm going to see if I can do one more hot lap just to show what a quick lap is like here. And, Oak Tree happened. Luckily, this is my out lap. But yes, this track is incredibly difficult. This is the track we're running on. I don't care if you guys think it sucks. And, well, I can keep it going this time, thank God. But see, if you slide off an Oak Tree or the carousel, you're done. You're not saving the car very easily. Unless if you're going really slow when you go off, it's a real pain to save it. See, and you can't go flat out through this corner. I've tried. But you can't do it because even if you did, it's going to make it even more difficult to get through 12 and 13, which are that corner and this corner. Then you're on the main stretch. Actually, the pit road exit's a pain too, and I'll show you that when I'm done with my hot lap here. Get through 1, past station 2, station 3. Damn, okay, I'm not going to do another hot lap. Well, just to show what's going to happen here, I'm going to make a right here and use the short course, I think. Just so I can pass off the carousel. Because it will let you do this. Don't do it, it won't count your lap, but I'm going to do this because I can. If it doesn't put me into the wall in the process. Ah, well. Yeah, coming out of the pits, out of this first stall, you gotta get way over to the left and then come out. Now, I'm gonna show you if it doesn't disqualify me for reckless driving. If I don't get disqualified for reckless driving. Is that an actual bridge? That's something I should check, too. And it's gonna... Damn steering help. I'm gonna show you what happens on this pit road. And that's not where we want to go, but this is. See, if you're coming in, let's say if your pit stall's like about here. You gotta peel out of your pit. And then you got a pretty straight shot. But if you're in the first pit stall like I was. If you're in the first pit stall like I was. I'm gonna do a mock pit stop here. Let's see what happens. And, okay, pit stop over. Away you go. Pull out of the pits, and then you've got to get all the way over to the left, and then go. Yeah. I'm going to see if I can make that pit road gap one more time, or that short track gap one more time, where I can shorten the track, but it won't count your lap if you do it, so don't try it in the race, but I went through it once, but no, bad, good car. Alright, good. That's how you get through the short gap. It takes you right out to the kink, and you gotta start braking for the chicane up here. Will it count your lap? I don't think it will, but oh, damn. See what I mean? It's a very difficult track. Also, you don't want to go off the track out of 12 either and then keep going, because then you're going to go into what I call a mosh pit, which exists right here. And your car kind of sinks into a swamp. Right here. See, you can do donuts in the swamplands over here.